There are many different kinds of poker tilt. The most common is anger.
I've been sitting here all day, waiting to slow roll you.
Me.
Today we are going to examine the most common causes of tilt with some real-life examples. Action on Olivier Busquet. Jack 8 suited, and he's raising 32,000. While Pedro Cuervo in late position calls with ace-queen. Heads up to the flop. It's top pair for Cuervo, the flush draw for Busquet.
Busquet's usually going to c-bet here.
He checks.
Hoping to get a free card and disguise the strength of his hand. It's going to half work.
Cuervo bets 23,000.
Yeah, vote for Pedro. Should really not be given free cards on this board. Nice bet.
And Olivier calls. The turn is the ace of diamonds. Busquet makes a flush. Cuervo now with trips. Busquet checks a second time.
By checking, he can get a ton of value out of a river check raise or lose the minimum if a really awful river hits.
Cuervo bets 59,000.
I'd be surprised if the check raise came here.
Once again, Busquet just calls. 268,000 in the middle. One card to come.
Check.
Busquet checks dark.
Ooh, mysterious.
8 of hearts.
Busquet's gonna be licking his chops for this check raise. What?
Cuervo checks behind.
How do you check ace-queen, man?
What a nit!
How do you check ace-queen? Good check. That's wild.
Olivier's a little tilted.
Oliver will win this pot.
Olivier, not Oliver. Please don't call me Oliver.
Sorry, super tilted.
Well, the action is on Andrew Pantling after a button raise from Jake Cody and a call from Freddie Deeb in the small blind. This is a squeeze, a 3-bet to 175,000. Cody's out. Deeb not folding so quickly.
Seems like Deeb may be in a bit of a free fall now. Calling a min raise out of position with ace-5 is a little sketch. But calling a 3-bet with it is a bigger mistake than ordering a hot dog at a movie theater.
Heads up to the flop. Queen 9-4, 2 diamonds. Pantling 7, still good.
This flop could get Freddie a free card at least.
Check.
He checks to the razor. And Pantling will check behind. Deuce of diamonds on the turn gives Freddie a gut shot and the nut flush draw.
Other than an ace, I don't know that a better card could have hit for Freddie.
Check.
Except for maybe a greeting card that says, don't call 3-bets out of position with ace-5. Love, Joe.
Pantling checks a second time. River card for free. It's a 5. Freddie now with a pair.
Pantling with plenty of showdown value.
Freddie's betting 150,000.
He might actually think his 5 is good. Sounds like most men after 3 beers. Not only does Freddie think it's good, but I think he thinks he's value betting. I don't think Pantling can fold 2 sevens getting this price.
He doesn't fold. He calls.
You got a 5. 5.
Turn your cards over, brah.
5 no good. Ship the chips to Pantling.
I said I got a 5. Why you go like this?
I want to see your hand.
Well, you can see my hand, but I mean, I said I got a 5. You make it sound like it's good.
Okay.
That was almost an apology.
You shake your head like it's good. I said I got a 5.
I wanted you to turn over your hand. I was waiting.
Yeah, just say short.
Or you could say that's no good.
Yeah, or say it's not good. I want to see your hand.
Knew Daniel couldn't stay out of it.
I don't think he meant to slow roll you or nothing.
No, but I mean, I said 5 3 times.
I've been sitting here all day, waiting to slow roll you.
That's not the point. You're a player. I mean, you know how it goes. Just say 5 is no good. You think I'm lying to you?
Why do you even say 5? You're supposed to turn over your hand. That's the
No,
protocol.
because sometimes, like, if I play, you know, you say 5, it's no good, it's just a respect thing. But you have every right to wait.
Yeah, wait.
But you can say you can turn it over or muck it.
Yeah, I didn't do anything wrong.
Xi Zhang has got aces again. He's raised.
No way.
Oh, and Sam Phillips has got kings.
Gross.
He re-raises. These are the 2 biggest stacks in the tournament.
How long is he going to take this time?
I'm waiting.
Wow, huge shove from Zhang.
Call.
Strange reaction.
Jeez, Zhang. Try not to be so upset about it.
Oh, God, he has aces.
I'd call that a slight underreaction.
He just 4-bet shoved aces. Heaps.
It was a huge shove, but I'm not sure what Sam was expecting. A bad hand? Ace-king, I guess.
Zhang officially at risk.
Dude.
but he's a big favorite. No king on the flop. Zhang now a 92% favorite. Make that 95% favorite.
Zang.
Overkill.
Oh man, I love aces. Best cards ever.
Where Fatima has gone to the turn against one of the locals, Simon Taborum.
Oh, sorry. I wanted to do more. I wanted to do 11. Honestly.
You can do 11 next.
It's bad. I wanted to do way more. What are you doing now? No.
Too bad. 25
My life. Are you gonna show if I fold?
Yeah.
Fatima's being bluffed.
This is actually a really good play.
Would you have called the bet if I bet the turn bigger? Probably, right?
Yeah, I was calling, yeah.
Yeah? Oh.
Save yourself some chips.
Huh?
Save yourself some
You
chips.
know what I'm saying?
Oh, ouch. I had a better hand. Nice bet.
I was folding if you bet bigger.
So annoyed. So annoyed with myself now.
Fatima's in action here. Once again, taking on Simon Taborum.
We meet again.
Fatima raised, Taborum called. Fatima flops top set. A flush draw for Taborum. Fatima set to continue. She bets 22,000. Taborum can't wait to get his chips in.
He likes to play.
That's a call. The turn card gives Taborum a flush.
Oh, poor Fatima. This guy's gonna get her again.
She's betting again. 37,000.
And English Patton Oswalt showed her the bluff last time, so you know she's not folding to a raise.
He doesn't raise, it's just a call. Fatima will need the board to pair on the river to win this hand. Nope, it's a jack.
And in general, I don't think she would be wrong to bet again here.
80,000. Quickly called by Taborum.
No.
Never even considered raising, huh? Longest exhale ever. And Simon, I know you were awesome in Season 4 of Justified, but there's no reason for that smug face, sir.
Back up to the main stage where there's been a button raise from Lats. Mark Telcher is in the small blind.
This hand is bordering on too weak to cold call. New school of thought is to 3-bet it.
He just calls. So heads up to the flop and Lats has his opponent dominated, plus he has the advantage of position.
I love lats. I love every kind of lats.
Whoa, top pair for Lats and 2 pair for Telcher.
This is really bad for lats. I want to hug him, but you can't hug every lats.
No doubt he'll continue with top pair, top kicker. $26,000.
I love the bet, if he weren't smashed. Telcher could potentially raise here.
He just calls. The turn card is the 6 of hearts, puts a second flush draw out there. Telcher checks again.
And Lat should probably be firing, in most cases, but not this one. Telcher is often going to have a weak ace, in most cases, but also not this one.
Lats bets 58,000.
Lots of Lats' chips in there now.
But still no raise from Telcher, just a call. The river is the 3 of hearts, so the backdoor draw got there. Telcher checks for a 3rd time.
I think this could end very badly for Lats. Well, it's definitely ending badly. How badly is the question.
Hold on.
He shoves, putting Telcher to a decision for all his chips.
Really?
I don't think he's ever folding.
Cool.
He calls, and Telcher will double up through Lats.
Oh man, where's the dramatic gopher music?
Hendrik Lats, not a happy camper.
I think he thinks he just got slow rolled. Just go ahead and pay me these.
Have we done something wrong?
Huh?
Have we done something wrong?
Yeah, I mean, it's a snap. I mean,
I thought for, what, 8 seconds?
Yeah, because you're like, really? I mean, you got
I
the
thought for 8
nuts.
seconds. I haven't got the nuts.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean slow roll. I
Yeah,
apologise.
that's
I
all right.
genuinely apologise. I didn't
Yeah,
mean to
no,
slow
it's
roll you.
all
You can
right.
ask White Lamb, I never do that kind of roll. I never behave that way.
66.
Right? I didn't mean to slow roll.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's reasonable to think for 8 seconds. He wasn't gonna fold.
I think they both have a case. Do you know it's actually harder to get dealt ace-king suited than it is to get dealt aces? It's kind of messed up.
Here comes a 3-bet. Panka re-raises to 190,000. Back on Nielsen.
Folks aren't folding much in position, so I would suspect we're going to see a 4-bet.
He makes it 310,000.
4-bet's a little small, but I don't think it's going to matter.
All in.
Panka shoves.
Call.
And Nielsen calls. Panka at risk and behind.
Last time I saw a cooler this big, Rocky was punching meat in it.
Here comes the flop. 2 hearts on board.
Dominic Panka. So good.
He now has 9 outs. And that's one of them!
Me.
Yeah, that's pretty terrible.
Nielsen's not drawing dead. With an ace or 6 on the river, he'll make a full house. No.
Must be nice.
And chip leader Ryan Thayer will raise from under the gun with 7-10 suited.
This raise is looser than the admission standards must be at the University of Florida.
It's hard to get a read on somebody. You're so far away from them.
Nah, I'm pretty sure I've got a good read.
Shatilov calls with ace-jack from the hijack.
Fairly standard hand to call with in late-ish position.
It's a big table.
It is.
Yeah.
Hello.
You have me covered, right?
I don't know how much you have.
You have more than 5?
I don't know. I haven't counted. Whatever your mind wants is it's gonna perceive it that way. If your mind thinks I have you covered, I'm gonna have you covered.
Okay, so there's like Jedi mind stuff going on.
I don't know. All I know, it's on you.
This guy is a riot.
One with jacks will 3-bet to 280,000.
I like the 3-bet, but I think calling in position would have been fine too. And this should be an easy fold.
What did you start with? 5 million?
Whatever you want to think.
Okay, I can respect that.
You kind of have to. It's your line, brah.
God, I can't even get the raises.
Literally the first person that's ever had that problem.
So it's a 4-bet from Fair to 715,000. Action back on Jerry Wong.
All in?
He shoves.
Not sure that I would have shipped there. It's hard to get called by anything he's doing well against, and Jack's played pretty well in position.
Fair folds. Action on Joel Micker. Ace-queen in the hijack. Raises to 105,000. Kings for Ryan Fair.
This could be it, kids. Here comes the 3-bet.
Sometime this year, I assume.
It's probably hard for him if he doesn't know how many chips he has.
He makes it 255,000. Folded back around to Mika.
And as deep as they are, it doesn't have to all go in before the flop.
Mika just calls.
And he is out of position.
The flop is all hearts.
Now it's going in.
I have the light right in my eye, and I can't see the flops.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Seriously?
This light is right in my eye.
Somebody get him his space glasses.
All right.
Mika checks.
Somebody at least read him the flop. He's betting dark.
Fair bet's 325,000.
I'm guessing this is where it all goes in the middle. A lot of players aren't going to call out of that stack size.
Mika does call.
Interesting.
9 of spades on the turn.
Especially since you can brick the turn, and then what do you do?
While Mika checks a second time. And Ryan Fair checks behind.
Wow, got a free card on the river, and he got there.
It's a heart. The nut flush for Mika. The second nut flush for Fair. Mika checks it.
Fair's going to let him check raise.
Fair walks straight into the trap, betting 450,000.
I think when Mika does check raise here, though, his hand is going to be fairly face up.
Watch as the jaws of the trap spring shut. 1.1 million.
This is either always the sickest bluff ever or the nuts. And on the final table bubble, I lean toward nuts. Then again, I think Ryan Fair is also leaning toward nuts, but more like the crazy kind, not the good kind like you want. I also think I probably would have bet more if I were Mika. I think the min raise almost looks stronger, and maybe Fair will sense that.
Fair calls and loses a huge pot to Joel Mika.
Sort of a cold deck, sort of a bad call, really bad timing.
Do you see how? But do you see how they're all dim? And then this one's the brightest. Yeah, like this, it's okay.
Wait, where's this guy going?
It's that light. I can't see the flops. And I don't want to play with sunglasses.
Ace queen for Ryan Fair in the small blind.
Typically a spot for a 3-bet.
He does re-raise to 255,000.
Smallish 3-bet though, so Wong's getting decent odds to call in position.
He does call.
Wong's dominated but suited.
The flop gives Wong a flush draw. Fair in front with top pair.
This is a board you definitely want to continue on. Make sure your opponent pays to draw, and you can get just pure value out of top pair second kicker.
Fair will bet for just over half the pot, 345,000.
Wong's got no choice but to peel at least one street.
He does call. The turn card is the 5 of spades pairing the board.
Definitely a fan of Fair betting again here.
Looks like he will bet again. 465k.
This bet is pretty small relative to the pot, and Wong's super deep, so he can afford to peel again if he wants.
He does call.
A queen would be very bad for him, though.
The river. It's a heart. Once again, Ryan Fair gets rivered.
Well, at least he knows he can't value bet anything anymore.
He checks.
Wong's got the near nuts, so he should be bombing this.
He bets just over $1 million.
How much is it?
$1,075,000.
I call.
Fair calls.
Pure frustration call. When a guy asks how much it is and then doesn't even wait for the answer, it's not always the most well thought out plan.
Ryan Fair tilting off his chips.
How much is it?
$1,075,000.
Ryan Fair has a6
Mullen.
and shoves.
And this could be it.
The blinds both fold.
It's about 1.2 or 1.1.
This is for a lot of chips and a very important spot and probably the biggest moment of Mika's career, but this is an absolute must call.
He does call.
There you go, man.
And Ryan Fair sees he is in horrible shape.
Fair is dominated. He's supposed to go broke here.
I like it.
What's this like?
Who said life was fair? Ryan Fair.
The flop is King 10-7. Fair now drawing to running cards.
Good aim.
Almost impossible to come back from this flop and only 2% chance of a chop.
And he is drawing dead on the turn. An unbelievable implosion. Ryan Fair out in ninth. Hankett just calls. Sham Srinivasan in the big blind has pocket jacks.
That big raise and call has put a lot of chips in the middle for Sham to be pretty happy to win this without a flop.
All in.
Sham shoves. Gets a quick fold from Gamez.
Hank has got a call.
He does call. And he's crushed.
Come on, one-time hold, man. Jacks against tens. I got the jack.
Sham officially the player at risk here.
But it's Srinivasan domination.
27 blinds. I knew he had a pair in the small blind. That's why I jammed. I knew it. I knew he had like 9s, 8s. So I split it in. Hold. Just hold.
You know what? I knew he knew it.
Srinivasan set to double up to 5.7 million. Dominic Panker set to lose 40% of his chips, but there's a 10 in the door!
Ouch.
And it's like, it's a shot. Like, for $2 million, really?
Yes, really.
I mean, it's 1.8 million, but I get your point.
Srinivasan now has 1 foot out the door. He needs a jack on the river to survive.
A lot going on in there. I think I like this Panka kid.
It's a queen. Sham Srinivasan eliminated in 6th place.
Just can't believe it. Off. Son, real, man.
At least he's handling it well.